Chosen one, listen closely, because Allah is speaking directly to your heart. Not every connection, not every friendship, not every relationship is what it seems. Some people enter your life to uplift you, others to test you, and some to distract or drain your light. What feels like love, support, or guidance could secretly harm your faith, your peace, or your purpose. That unease, that heaviness you feel around certain people is not accidental. It is Allah's warning, a whisper to protect your barakah and safeguard your mission. Today, we will explore 7 powerful lessons that will help you recognize the signs, guard your heart, and align fully with Allah's divine protection so that every relationship in your life either elevates your soul or is removed before it can harm you. Chosen one, understand this clearly. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to carry your energy, uplift your spirit, or walk alongside your destiny. Some people are meant to stay for a season, some for a lesson, and some were never meant to remain at all. Those who drain your barakah, your spiritual blessings, your energy, your peace, are not your enemies, but instruments of divine clarity, placed by Allah to teach you discernment, patience, and the value of protecting what is sacred. Their presence may feel necessary at first, their words may sound kind, and their actions may appear supportive, but beneath the surface, they pull you away from what Allah has decreed for you. Chosen one, your light is too precious, your purpose too vital, and your mission too sacred to be diluted by those whose intentions cannot match the depth of your heart or the weight of your destiny. Allah allows these connections to enter your life not as punishment, but as a test of whether you will compromise your peace and barakah for the comfort of familiarity, or whether you will stand firm in protecting what He has entrusted to you. When someone consistently leaves you feeling tired, confused, or spiritually depleted, this is not your fault, and it is not a failure of your kindness or your faith. It is a signal from Allah that this person, no matter how close, is not meant to remain in your journey. The chosen ones are often surrounded by energies that challenge them, not to break them, but to awaken them, to teach them to recognize that keeping the wrong people close is a risk to their destiny, and letting them go is an act of obedience to Allah. So, chosen one, honor the signs your heart feels, protect your barakah, and understand that release is not loss, it is divine protection. Those who are meant to stay will align with your path effortlessly, without draining your spirit, without dimming your light, and without compromising your purpose. Trust that Allah's wisdom is greater than your understanding, and know that every person removed from your life is a gift of clarity, preserving the blessings He has reserved for you. Chosen one, understand this deeply. When people around you misunderstand your intentions, your words, or your actions, it is rarely random, and it is never without purpose. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, allows these misunderstandings to occur as a shield, a protection for your heart, your mission, and your destiny. What feels like rejection, misjudgment, or unfairness is not a reflection of your worth, nor a sign that your path is failing. It is a deliberate act of divine safeguarding. When others misinterpret you, they are being kept from seeing the full depth of your heart, your intentions, and the light that Allah has placed within you. Some would seek to control you, some would compete with you, and others would attempt to drain or sabotage what Allah is quietly building through you. Misunderstanding becomes your invisible armor, a way for Allah to filter those around you and protect the sacred work He is shaping in your life. Chosen one, every moment of being misjudged is a moment where Allah is quietly preserving your barakah, your energy, and your focus, ensuring that only those meant to walk beside you with clarity, love, and sincerity have access to your spirit. When confusion arises, when words are twisted, or when intentions are questioned, Remember that this is not chaos or punishment. It is a divine design to keep you safe until the right time, when your purpose is fully ready to be revealed, and the people who belong in your journey can walk with you without compromising the blessings Allah has placed in your life. Your patience, your humility, and your trust during these moments are the keys that unlock understanding, wisdom, and protection. Misunderstanding is not a barrier. It is a gift, a protective measure, and a spiritual strategy from Allah Himself, designed to preserve what is sacred and prevent what is harmful from entering your heart and your destiny. So, chosen one, embrace the confusion with faith, trust the unseen, and know that every misinterpretation, every doubt cast upon you, and every moment you are misunderstood is a divine act of protection, keeping your path clear, your barakah intact, and your soul aligned with the mission Allah has uniquely entrusted to you. Chosen one, understand this clearly. The quiet whispers of your heart, the subtle unease in your chest, the sudden hesitation in your spirit when around certain people, these are not coincidences, nor are they mere doubts or fears. They are the voice of Allah, speaking directly to you through the intuition He has placed within your soul. Your instincts are the language of divine guidance, a sacred compass given to you because your mission, your barakah, and your purpose are too precious to be left to chance or human judgment alone. When you feel tension, heaviness, or a sense that something is not aligned, it is Allah warning you before harm manifests, nudging you away from what could diminish your light or delay the destiny He has written for you. Chosen one, do not dismiss these feelings, for they are the early signals of what others cannot yet reveal. The early alerts before deception, manipulation, or spiritual drain takes root. Your intuition sees energies, intentions, and hidden motives that your mind cannot yet comprehend. It recognizes what is meant to uplift you and what is meant to steer you away from your barakah. Acting against these instincts is not bravery. It is a risk to the very mission Allah has entrusted to you. Every pause, every hesitation, every moment your heart says, "Be careful," is an invitation to listen, reflect, and obey the subtle guidance that is keeping you safe, chosen, and aligned with what is truly meant for your life. The chosen ones often walk paths where the unseen is as powerful as the seen, where spiritual perception precedes physical reality, and where divine whispers guide each step to ensure that blessings are preserved and harm is avoided. Your instincts are a gift from Allah, a sacred channel of communication between your soul and the Most Merciful, and ignoring them is to close the door to guidance that could protect not only your heart, but also the trajectory of your destiny. Chosen one, honor your feelings of caution, your moments of doubt, and your internal alarms, for they are not weakness, they are sacred signals, divine nudges, and protective measures from Allah Himself, guiding you away from harm, toward clarity, and into the fullness of the blessings He has reserved for you. Chosen one, understand this profoundly. Not every difficult or challenging person in your life is sent as a punishment, and not every hurtful action is meant to break you. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, places certain people in your path as tests, as trials designed to strengthen your faith, refine your character, and prepare you for the destiny He has uniquely reserved for you. Some relationships may feel heavy, some interactions may feel exhausting, and some connections may leave your heart bruised and your spirit unsettled. But these experiences are not signs of failure, nor are they proof that Allah has abandoned you. On the contrary, they are deliberate divine instruments, meant to awaken something within you, to illuminate your patience, your discernment, and your understanding of what is truly aligned with your purpose. Chosen one, every moment you are tested through another person is an opportunity to recognize the boundaries of your heart, to honor the barakah that Allah has entrusted to you, and to discern which souls are meant to uplift and which are meant to challenge. And sometimes, to teach you to walk away with grace. The ones who create tension, confusion, or conflict in your life are not necessarily enemies. They are mirrors reflecting areas within yourself that require attention, patience, and refinement. And they are reminders that the world will not always understand your mission, your light, or the path Allah has chosen for you. When someone disappoints you, misleads you, or fails to meet your expectations, do not perceive this as punishment. Perceive it as preparation, as a sacred test that will build resilience, clarity, and wisdom that no comfort or ease could ever provide. Chosen one, the challenges brought by others are part of Allah's plan to ensure that your soul becomes unshakable, your faith remains firm, and your heart learns to navigate relationships with discernment, grace, and patience. Those who test you are not obstacles. They are the instruments of refinement, carefully placed to strengthen your resolve, purify your intentions, and protect your barakah from those who might compromise it. Remember, Allah never allows harm to touch your core without reason, and every test, every difficult interaction, every challenging personality is orchestrated to prepare you for the higher responsibilities, the greater blessings, and the divine mission that only you can fulfill. Do not resent the trials that others bring into your life. Instead, embrace them with the awareness that they are shaping you, fortifying your character, and aligning you with the path that Allah has written exclusively for you. Chosen one, your journey is sacred, and the tests you encounter through people are proof that Allah is actively working to preserve your light, protect your mission, and elevate your soul beyond what you can see, feel, or imagine. Chosen one, understand this deeply. Sometimes the most loving, the most faithful, and the most spiritually aware action you can take is to step away to create distance, even when your heart longs to stay close, even when your soul aches at the thought of separation, and even when the world around you tells you that compromise, proximity, or endless tolerance is the mark of strength. Distance is not rejection, and distance is not weakness. Distance is divine wisdom, a sacred measure placed by Allah to protect your barakah, your purpose, and the mission He has entrusted to you. There are people in your life who, knowingly or unknowingly, carry energies that can drain your spirit, cloud your judgment, or misalign you with the destiny Allah has written for you. These connections, even when wrapped in love, friendship, or familiarity, can subtly pull you away from the clarity, peace, and focus you need to fulfill the work that is uniquely yours. Chosen one, the ache you feel when stepping back is not a punishment or a sign of failure. It is the quiet echo of divine protection reminding you that your energy, your heart, and your light are sacred, and not everyone is meant to inhabit your space without consequences. Allah is fully aware of the weight you carry, the responsibilities He has placed upon you, and the mission that requires your focus, faith, and inner harmony. He is allowing you to feel the pull of separation so that you may recognize the difference between what is nourishing and what is depleting, between what is meant to strengthen your journey and what is meant to hinder it. Distance allows clarity to emerge, space for healing to take root, and room for the divine order to manifest. It protects your barakah from dilution, your purpose from compromise, and your heart from unnecessary pain. The chosen ones often face moments where proximity feels instinctively right. Yet, Allah, in His infinite wisdom, requires patience, discernment, and courage to honor the boundaries that He has placed for protection. Those who truly belong in your life will not require manipulation, persuasion, or constant effort to maintain closeness. Their presence will flow naturally, uplift your spirit, and align with the path Allah has written for you. Chosen one, walking away is not a betrayal of love or loyalty. It is obedience to Allah, a surrender to His timing, and a recognition that your energy and mission are sacred beyond measure. Every step back, every moment of silence, every act of intentional separation is a divine strategy to preserve what is precious, protect your light, and prepare the ground for blessings and relationships that will honor your soul and amplify your purpose. Remember, Allah never allows harmful energy to remain in your proximity without reason, and every distance you create in accordance with His guidance is a form of spiritual armor, ensuring that the people and opportunities meant for you can arrive untainted, unburdened, and fully aligned with your destiny. Chosen one, embrace the sacredness of space, trust in the wisdom of separation, and know that sometimes stepping back is the most courageous, most faithful, and most spiritually powerful act you can perform to protect your heart, your barakah, and the divine mission that only you were created to fulfill. Chosen one, understand this with your entire heart and soul. When confusion clouds your mind, when relationships feel uncertain, when the intentions of those around you seem unclear or even harmful, Allah has given you a sacred, unwavering, and direct connection that no one can intercept your prayer. Prayer is not merely words spoken with the tongue or movements performed with the body. Prayer is the language of your soul reaching out to the most merciful. It is the channel through which divine clarity flows. It is the bridge between your heart and the infinite wisdom of Allah. Every moment of doubt, every feeling of unease, every hesitation that arises when you are faced with people, decisions, or connections that might harm you is an invitation from Allah to turn inward, to seek guidance from Him, and to recognize that your answers, your protection, and your true direction come not from the world, not from advice or persuasion, but from the quiet intimacy of heartfelt supplication. Chosen one, the power of prayer is immense because it transcends human understanding. It bypasses manipulation and deceit, and it communicates directly with the one who knows what you cannot see, who knows the hidden motives of others, and who knows the path that is safest for your barakah and your purpose. When you feel trapped between choices, when your heart is torn between what seems right and what feels off, prayer becomes the compass that will guide you, the armor that will protect you, and the light that will illuminate the decisions you must make. Do not underestimate the whispers of your soul as you kneel, the silent tears shed in privacy, or the heartfelt words offered in sincerity. Each of these moments is a conversation with Allah, a divine consultation that aligns your energy with what is best for your faith, your heart, and your destiny. Chosen one, understand that prayer is also a shield. It guards you against harmful influences. It distances your soul from toxic energies, and it purifies your intentions so that even when others act against you, you remain centered, protected, and aligned with divine wisdom. Every dua you make, every moment of reflection, every heartfelt request for clarity, protection, and guidance is recorded in the heavens, and Allah responds in ways you may not immediately perceive, but which always work in your favor, sometimes through doors that remain invisible, sometimes through events that seem coincidental but are deliberate, and sometimes by removing people or situations from your path before harm can touch you. Chosen one, the true mastery of relationships, the discernment of intentions, and the safeguarding of your barakah are not achieved through logic alone, through debate, or through the persuasion of others. They are achieved through prayer, through sincere connection with Allah, and through the steadfastness of heart that comes from seeking His guidance above all else. In the moments when your mind is clouded and your heart is heavy, remember that prayer is not a passive act. It is an active engagement with the most merciful. It is the sword that cuts through doubt, the armor that shields your spirit, and the beacon that will lead you to the people, relationships, and decisions that are truly aligned with your divine path. Chosen one, turn to Allah in every moment of uncertainty, in every test that others bring into your life, in every interaction that weighs on your heart, and in every decision that has the potential to impact your mission. Speak to Him openly. Cry before Him if your heart is heavy. Ask for guidance if you are lost, and trust that His answers will arrive sometimes through intuition, sometimes through dreams, sometimes through the natural unfolding of events, but always in a manner that protects your barakah, preserves your light, and aligns you perfectly with the destiny He has written exclusively for you. Never forget that prayer is not only the path to guidance, it is also the source of protection, clarity, and peace. Every relationship that might harm you, every person who tests your boundaries, and every connection that challenges your faith is illuminated and filtered through your prayers. Chosen one, the more you immerse yourself in sincere, consistent, and heartfelt communication with Allah, the clearer your perception becomes, the stronger your discernment grows, and the safer your heart remains from the subtle, hidden harms that exist in the world. Prayer is the lifeline that keeps you tethered to divine wisdom, the anchor that steadies your soul amid storms, and the guiding light that ensures your path remains aligned with what is best for your barakah, your purpose, and your ultimate destiny. In every uncertainty, in every moment of doubt or discomfort, in every relationship that feels heavy or draining, turn to prayer, because through it, Allah speaks, protects, and guides, and through it, chosen one, you are never truly alone, never truly lost, and never without the clarity that can safeguard your soul and elevate your mission beyond what you could ever imagine. Chosen one, understand this with your entire heart. The people who are truly meant to walk beside you in life, who are destined to uplift your spirit, honor your mission, and align with the divine purpose Allah has written for you, will never arrive too early or too late. They will come exactly when Allah wills it. There is no need for impatience, no need for forcing connections, and no need for anxiety when a soul is not yet ready to enter your path, because Allah's timing is perfect, precise, and flawless. Every person who has left your life, every relationship that failed, every connection that caused pain, confusion, or betrayal was removed not as punishment, but as preparation to clear space for the people who belong to your journey, the ones who will elevate you spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, without compromise, without strain, and without diminishing your barakah. Chosen one, the right people are not those who merely compliment your presence, who flatter you, or who seem convenient in your life. They are the ones whose hearts resonate with the mission Allah has placed upon you, who strengthen your faith, who honor your boundaries, and who reflect the light of divine wisdom that is meant to surround you. They will not enter your life by coincidence or by chance. They will arrive through divine orchestration, guided by Allah's infinite knowledge, and placed in your path when your soul, your energy, and your purpose are perfectly aligned to receive them. Until that moment, the absence of the right people is not a void to be filled with compromise, desperation, or force. It is a sacred space created by Allah to ensure that your heart, mind, and spirit are ready to receive the blessings He has prepared for you. Chosen one, understand that the world may tempt you to settle, to accept relationships that are convenient but not spiritually aligned, to compromise your peace or your values for temporary comfort or companionship. But Allah is reminding you that every relationship must serve your mission, honor your barakah, and protect your light, because the energy you allow into your life directly impacts the trajectory of your destiny, the clarity of your decisions, and the fulfillment of the divine purpose. He has entrusted to you. The right people will arrive with ease, without manipulation, without force, and without conflict. Their presence will feel natural, uplifting, and harmonious, because Allah has prepared your paths to intersect in a way that is perfect, meaningful, and transformative. Every moment of waiting, every period of solitude, and every time you feel the absence of connection is not a punishment or a flaw in your journey. It is divine preparation, a sacred calibration of timing, and a preservation of the barakah, clarity, and peace that must accompany these souls when they enter your life. Chosen one, trust the timing of Allah, for He knows when your heart is ready, when your energy is aligned, and when the lessons you have been learning through solitude, trials, and spiritual growth have reached a level where these relationships can uplift rather than hinder you. Be patient, be vigilant, and continue to protect your light, because the right people will arrive in ways that strengthen your mission, honor your journey, and amplify the purpose Allah has uniquely written for you. Do not force their presence, do not settle for those who dim your light, and do not compromise your values or peace in the attempt to fill spaces prematurely, because every soul that is meant to walk with you will arrive exactly at the right moment, and every soul that is not meant to stay will naturally drift away. Chosen one, this is the divine law of timing and alignment. The universe conspires in perfect harmony with the will of Allah to place the right people in your path and remove the harmful ones, ensuring that your heart, mind, and mission remain protected, your barakah intact, and your destiny fully realized. Trust this process. Cherish the lessons of patience, recognize the protection in every absence, and remain steadfast in faith, knowing that Allah is orchestrating every meeting, every encounter, and every relationship in your life with precision and love, so that when the right souls finally arrive, they bring harmony, purpose, clarity, and blessing beyond what your heart can yet imagine. Your waiting is not wasted, your solitude is not lonely, and your discernment is not in vain. It is all part of a divine plan that ensures that your life is surrounded by the people who belong to it, who honor your barakah, and who contribute to the fulfillment of the sacred purpose Allah has entrusted to you at exactly the right time, in exactly the right way. Chosen one, as we conclude this message, remember this: Allah has been speaking to your heart all along, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for a destiny that is far greater than the temporary relationships, distractions, and trials of this world. Every person who left, every misunderstanding, every moment of unease, and every instinct you followed was a divine whisper, a shield placed by Allah to preserve your barakah, your mission, and your light. The 7 lessons we explored today are not just words, they are lifelines, reminders that your energy, your heart, and your purpose are sacred, and that the relationships you allow into your life must honor the soul Allah has entrusted to you. Chosen one, trust the divine timing. Listen to the whispers of your heart, guard your barakah, and embrace the wisdom in distance, prayer, and discernment. The right people will arrive exactly when Allah intends, and every harmful influence will be removed before it can touch your spirit. So step forward with clarity, confidence, and faith, knowing that you are never alone, you are never forgotten, and Allah is continuously orchestrating your journey for your highest good. Hold on to these lessons, let them resonate in your soul, and walk boldly in the path that protects your heart, strengthens your faith, and fulfills the sacred mission He has written exclusively for you. And always remember, chosen one, your destiny is precious, your light is unmatched, and the guidance of Allah will never leave you. Trust Him, and He will lead you to the people, the paths, and the blessings that are truly meant for you.